Hello and welcome in to a new franchise series. We're going to be doing the off-season edition of my new Raiders franchise. So, you are most familiar with Thunderbirds franchise, but I want to do something that I can control the uploads. I don't know how often I'll be doing actual games now that I have other stuff to do. But first things first, I want to load in and see how these rosters look, as a lot of these young guys, I'm already looking. There is no reason why Genty does not have a different development trait than that. So, I'm going to change that, and we will be right back. Okay, now that I am now 25 minutes into recording, actually, before I do, can I show you all the changes I've made? Where can I go and see this? Will it be in the league transactions? Yeah, okay. So, going by, how do I go by team? Let's go by team here. The Bears, I gave Luther Burton and Colson both star development. For the Bengals, I didn't give them anyone. Bills, I gave Maxwell Harrison superstar, Jahad Barron superstar. Shador Sanders got star, Judkins got star, and then Mason Graham got superstar. Buccaneers, Abuka and Benjamin Morrison got star dev. Then on the Cardinals, we gave Will Johnson star and Walter Nolan star. For the Chargers, Amarion Hampton got star. For the Chiefs, Josh Simmons got superstar. That might be crazy. He was going to be a top 5 pick until he got hurt. Right, so that's my belief system. JTT, for some reason, when you type J.T. it tags it out, so I went and fixed his name. There's going to be guys that have different names, like Jahad Campbell. His name is completely misspelled. I had to change it. Zach Betch. Very sad story about him. You can look up his brother. But he's on our team, and his name is spelled B-E-C-H. But that is illegal to spell in Madden, so it will be B-A-C-H. So, anyway, just pointing that out. So there will be players like that. Most of them that were any good or going to have any kind of significance to this series, I tried to change their name to the next closest alternative. Tyler Warren got superstar, and then, like I was saying, JTT, he got star dev. Commanders, Trey Amos and Josh Connerly got star dev. Cowboys, Booker and Ezeraku got star dev. For the Dolphins, Kenneth Grant got star dev. Jahad Campbell got star dev. Actually, Jahad Campbell's one of them. That's not how you spell his name. Jahad Campbell I actually gave superstar. Falcons, James Pierce Jr. I gave superstar. Jalen Walker I gave star. For the 49ers, Malik Williams got star. For the Giants, Cam Scatabo got star because I love him. I hope he kind of develops in the game. Jackson Dart got superstar, and I gave Abdul Carter superstar X Factor. For the Jaguars, I gave Travis Hunter superstar X Factor. For the Lions, Marlon Membu gets star. Tyleek Williams, Buckeye got star dev. Packers, I gave Matthew Golden superstar. For the Panthers, I gave Nick Scorton star, Tedro McMillan superstar. For the Patriots, I gave Henderson star and Will Campbell superstar. For the Raiders, you can see I made 2 edits to Genty. I fixed Zach Betch's name so it would not be tagged out. That's not how you spell it, but we're gonna have to work with it for now. Ashton Genty, I originally made superstar, but I'm like, I just gave Travis Hunter superstar X Factor, so I went ahead and gave Genty superstar X Factor. The Rams did not get anyone. The Ravens got Malachi Starks to superstar. Kelvin Banks got star. Seahawks, Jalen Milroe got star. Nicky Minwari superstar. Steelers, I gave Will Howard, Jack Sawyer, star dev, and Derek Harmon star dev. The reason why Jack Sawyer's there is because I changed his number because 32 looked goofy, so I gave him 44. A little bit of a better number. I get his number's 33, but it's already taken by someone on the team. Texans, they did not get anybody. Titans, I gave Cam Ward X Factor. We're going to see how long that lasts. And then Donovan Jackson, he gets Star Dev. So that's all the major changes. You can see how I kind of mostly went in order here. But that's all the changes as we kind of scroll through here that I made to dev traits, and we're through that. So I'm going to do some training camp. I'll probably show if anyone gets anything major. And we'll be about our business. Caught! Holy! I'm keeping that in! What a catch by Trey Tucker! Oh my goodness! As we get gold for Geno Smith on the first try. Geno Smith! Did that go off his head? I'm leaving that in. I'm just cutting to that. So we're going to get a skill point to him. Rushing attack, we're going to go do Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty's going to be the starting running back for this team. Raheem Mostert, you can be a backup. But Genty is going to be the bell cow. We're going to go do his training thing, and we'll be right back again. So we've just locked up Ashton Genty with gold. We're going to have a little bit of fun in these last 21 seconds. But this is kind of, I don't know. I'm going to try and see how many seasons I can do. I'm going to promise one thing, and I'm going to try and at least post an episode a week. I'm going to try and do 2 episodes a week as Genty gets brought down there, and that's going to be the end of that. But I'm going to try and do 2 episodes a week. Hopefully I can live up to that. Probably won't, but I'm going to try and at least do 1 a week. Zach Betch is someone we want to develop, so we'll have him do wide receiver attack. Probably how I'm going to run this offense, which is going to be kind of goofy. I'm going to have probably a 2 tight end set the entire time. Because at least till we get this receiving core vamped up. Michael Mayer will be my true inline tight end. And I'm going to have Brock Bowers play slot receiver for me. That's just what's worked best in the past for me when I use the Raiders. And then especially now that I'm not starting with Devontae Adams. I'm starting with a very bad receiving core. So it's just going to make it the easiest for me as all humanly possible. As that's horrible ball, but it's gold anyway for Zach Betch. But yeah, I'm gonna try and at least get 2 episodes a week. With school getting ready to end, that should be easy at first. Then comes summer job, so then it'll be a little bit harder. But that's kind of my goal. I want to try and post at least 2 episodes a week. Kind of take it slow, very slow series. And yeah, that's kind of like my overarching goal. I'm going to go get Brock Bowers gold, and we'll be right back. Too easy. Gold for Brock Bowers. Okay. I'm going to be so real. I have never done the pocket protector one. I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. I'm going to try and do Jackson Powers Johnson, and we're going to see how that works out for me. Oh, shit. I missed the ball. I blocked it into him. Okay. Did I just sack him? Oh, my God. This is going splendidly. No, I missed. Okay, well, I missed. Okay, well, that's gonna be the end of trying that one. We're gonna give up on that one. I just don't have control, and I'm at the point where it's 10, almost 11 o'clock, and I'm tired. I'm not going to waste my time with that. But we are going to do some more training. Trench long haul. Is there any young guy that I want to do this with? We can at least try and get Tyree Wilson this. I think it would be nice to get Tyree Wilson this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Go, 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 go. Okay, well, here we, actually no, I have to restart this because I can't get gold now. Okay. No, 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 no. Come on, Tyree. Get off, get off, get off. Blow him up. There we go. Okay, that was way more stressful than it needed to be. There we go. And as long as we do well here, we should get gold. Please just let me by. Okay, dang, Tyrese. No, oh my God, are you kidding me? Okay. We were doing so well, and then... I'm done. This one makes me angry. Alright, I'm gonna do the chase and tackle ones, and I'm gonna cut to when we do a little bit of preseason action. So I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. It's gonna be we're gonna go backups the whole way across here. I want to try and keep all starters as healthy as possible for season while getting some younger guys reps. Later on into the year, or later on into the preseason, I probably will. And we're going to see where we're at. I'm going to probably sim through a lot of this as I'm at 42 minutes recording. Doesn't look like there's any crazy injuries. Yeah, we should be fine. So here we are in the back of our end zone. It's not a very great spot to start to drive. Not necessarily exactly where I want us to try and live for most of this year. But we're going to have to make a living here as Ashton Genty's going to get his first carry of the year. And he's going to be down for a gain of 5. Zach Betch on the far side, Brock Bowers. I did not go ahead and set my lineup offensive as Ashton Genty is going to be a little bit of a playmaker out. Yeah. I mean, this is what the offense is going to look like actually a lot right here, this kind of set. 2 tight ends. We're going to run the ball aggressively as Ashton Genty gets a gain of 8. This is the kind of, we want to play Raiders football. We want to play like it's Bo Jackson in the backfield. Like this is old school John Madden football. Until we get a quarterback, hopefully there's a good quarterback in the class. There normally is at least one good one. As Brock Bowers is going to come down with that catch for a gain of 7 against Byron Murphy. Byron Murphy, the man in coverage. to try and run it. Genty up the middle is going to get a gain at 2. And Colson Miller looks like he's hurt. Luckily, he is only going to the sideline and not the bench. Or he's going to the sideline and the bench, not the locker room. That is the good sign, as Genty's going to power his way for the first down. On muscle cramps, it's preseason, dog. Enjoy your time off. We're going to try and see if we can hit Geno Smith. We're just going to take off and run. As I meant to slide, instead he takes off and dives. As Van Ginkel's going to be hurt on the play. Andrew Van Ginkel. A couple early probable cramps in preseason football. You're just now getting back into the swing of things, so your body's not all the way back. As I forget, Jonathan Allen is a Viking. Ashton Genty just got caught up on a lineman and got dragged down by Grenard. Slightly annoying, but here we go, back at it again. Ashton Genty's going to bounce off 2 tacklers, get a nice gain of 5, and now it's back to being 3rd and manageable as we're in a 3 tight end set. I don't know who that Thomas is. I need to probably look more at my depth chart. Michael Mayer, first down, easy. It's going to be a lot of quick passes and hard-nosed running the football. There's definitely going to be some packages where I look to try and have the speedster in. There's definitely going to be some packages where I just say, go get it, Ashton Genty. Trey Tucker's kind of getting pressed. Kinda want to see him try and take the top off the defense. Trey Tucker, go up for it, touchdown Trey Tucker. What a ball from Geno Smith. That's the first Raiders touchdown for Geno. And we're going to be on offense here. The quarterback is going to be Aiden O'Connell, as we got a lot of backups in here. Time to see what Aiden O'Connell can do, as I'm going to try and take off with Aiden O'Connell. He gets away and just able to throw it away. That's going to be 4th and 9, and that's going to be a punting situation. We're on defense here late into or halfway through the second quarter. I cannot tell who the quarterback is back there for them. It's number 8, as it's going to be an end around. What is his name? DeMarvin Richardson. I know of the guy. I'm drawing a blank on what his actual first name is. Very good athlete, he is. As that is going to be a touchdown. This game is tied. Just second teamers kind of getting cooked there. Raheem Mostert's in the backfield. I want to try and get it to him. Let him take off with it. He's going to get stopped for a gain of nothing. And a huge pick has us in a very bad situation. Tommy Eichenberg's in the game. He's our Mike linebacker. Our linebacker core is truly one of the worst in the league, as it is very evident there. As, what is your name? 27. It's very early on into the year, and Madden does not show you what name that is. That is Mason. Is that Jordan Mason? Jordan Mason is now the backup running back, as I completely run right by him. That's probably going to be the end of the moments we play. Aiden O'Connell is definitely not winning the starting quarterback job. He's played horrible, so we're going to advance to next week. We got ourselves an upgrade for A.J. Cole. Why does he look like he has the best face scan in Madden? Very good punter out of NC State. We're going to advance the week to the Cowboys. And we're probably going to advance all the way to the bye week, and then we'll go through our cuts from there. Yeah, Carter Bradley is terrible. I'm sorry, Carter Bradley, if you're watching this, but the guy that made this file did you horrendously. I'd sue the guy. He made you useless. I'm so sorry. What are your ratings? Your short accuracy, your awareness is terrible. But like, if we went into full tanking mode, I feel like I could accidentally win a game with him. Like, his throw under pressure, throw on the run, and short accuracies are just good enough. So I kind of take that back. Probably don't sue Madden or the guy that made this. I'll leave a link, or I'll just say actually, in the description below, whose roster I'm using. Saw it on Instagram, on an Instagram reel. I'll also tag the maker of that. I'll try and find their YouTube account, and I'll tag them on that. But we're going to advance to the bye week, and I'll see you then. So we are at the bye week. We have to cut 13 players. I don't know why they make long snappers tight ends, but I'm not going to bother to move you, and you're not very good to begin with. I want to see who all the game wants me to cut here. How much money can I? I'm going to just move you to practice squad. If I get the option to move you to practice squad, and I don't think you will get practice squad stolen. I like 95 speed corners. I'm keeping you. You might find a role, my friend. Tanka, I'm sorry, practice squad for you. Chris Collier, you're going to practice squad. Sam Webb, you're going to practice squad. Andre Carter II, I really liked you coming out of the draft. I thought you were going to be solid. But, like, you then, like, didn't even get drafted. It was weird and awkward. Oh, my God. Watching the Warriors game over to the side. The Warriors were up by, like, 15. It's now 32-31 Houston. Zach Carter, practice squad. I'm going to keep Andre Carter on roster. Amari Gaynor, practice squad. Thomas Harper, practice squad. We're going to go position by position now. Quarterback. I'm going to leave it at that. Dylan Laube is going to compete for a spot. We don't have a real fullback. Might try and change that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to keep Dante Foreman, or not Dante Thornton Jr. There's 95 speed and you're 6'5". I'm finding a way to turn you into a beast. Come hell or high water, you're going to be a stud. Tight ends. I mean, you're younger, but you're not very... You do have very good speed. But you can't block, and that's kind of the most important thing. Not cut you. I'll just send you to practice squad. Charlie Grant, you're not very good. Jackson Powers Johnson, very good. Alex Kappa's a very good backup offensive lineman. Max Crosby's very good. Tyree Wilson or Malcolm Kuntz is actually the better player now. That's crazy to me. There's plenty here. I'll move you to practice squad. And then Devin White has found his way to this team. That's a crazy one. We truly do. The Cameron Richardson is the kid's name. There we go. Very athletic DB. This is a very bad corner room. Eric Stokes could be good for us. Like, our top two corners are fast as hell. They're just very small. Then we have Darren Porter. I might have to try and find a way to play you. You're gonna go to practice squad. You have no value. And then I'm gonna go to free agency. Okay, so my linebacker core sucks, right? And I open free agency and I instantly see that, like, is he good? He's serviceable. In fact, he's very decent. He's 23 years old. Nakobe Dean is mine. Nakobe Dean, welcome to Las Vegas. I'm gonna search for any other. Trevor Etienne got cut. Is there anyone else that's like really good that like shouldn't have gotten cut? Isaiah Simmons is here. I kind of want to see what if I can turn Isaiah Simmons to anything. So I'm going to sign Isaiah Simmons. Not saying he becomes anything and whether he even gets playing time, but I'm going to give him at least a chance. And the only tight end or fullback available? Really? Where's just an exclusive power back? James Robinson isn't very big. If there's like a very big power back, like, okay, Carson Steele. I'm going to activate you to my squad, and I'm going to move you to fullback because that's what you really, in a way, play. You're not a true running back. So I'm going to make those adjustments. Alright, so now we have to cut 3 more players. You're gone. Now that I've brought in linebacker depth, let's take a look at middle linebacker. Like, Tommy Eichenberg is going to stay. Actually, why would he? He's so slow, but he's OSU. Tommy Eichenberg needs to stay for depth, but he's not ever going to be good. I'm fine with cutting you. That's $1 million off my plate. And then left outside linebacker. No real reason to cut any of these guys. They're young enough. Safety-wise, what do we got looking here? I'm probably going to move you into the box. You're $1 million that I can clear. And you're never going to play. Let's take a look at upgradable players. Darnay Holmes. Big play Darnay. He's going to be getting an upgrade. He's up to a 74 overall as he gets a nice upgrade. And then we're going to take a look at the storyline for the defensive coordinator. Heading to the team meeting now. Be right there. You're ready to set the culture speech. Yes, I am ready. Great. See you in the meeting. So Coach Carr has to come down, lay the hammer on what my plans for the year are. As it looks like about 5 people are in here. Our culture. How will we play every single week? We're going to play Smash Mouth football. Smash Mouth. We're grinding it out. We're going to be physical. We're going to hit hard. And we're just going to out grit our teams. And that's how we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to run the ball a lot. We're going to feed Ashton Genty plenty. And we're going to see what the draft class looks like coming into week 1. As we're going to set the season goal to, I think, 7 wins gets us to where we want, I think. We are going to see who the starting running back is. Let's see what this message is all about. Athletic trainer asked me about. Raheem Mostert, like, you're not the starting running back. I hate to break it to you. Player injury. Uh-oh. Who's hurt? Talking about trainer. Sounds good. Let me talk to him. Alright, thanks. Don't really know what's going on. Coach's office, we're having another meeting. I might just tell him to, like, calm it down. Raheem Mostert. Coach, you wanted to see me? I'm going to hold you out. Alright. So, I actually respect him a lot for that. He knows his injury concerns in the past, and he's not going to risk something for the team. I love that. Like, another reason why to like the guy. Coach is going to season. Are there any points on the team that you're concerned about? The defense. The strongest part of our defense? The passing attack. And I say that, can you be more specific? That front seven. Particularly, wait, what? I'm confused. Quarterback? I don't know what I hit. I thought we were talking defense, didn't realize what I hit. Looking forward to season statistics. Starting 35 passing touchdowns is probably reasonable. Yeah, this is not good. Throw 35 touchdown. I didn't know what just happened there. See, this is why I don't do these. Because now when he inevitably doesn't have that, yeah, that's not going to be great. We're going to choose draft class. We're going to keep it auto-generated, and I will see who the top prospect is in 3, 2, 1. Quarterback off the bat, Keal Finley out of San Diego State, Vanderbilt, Oregon State, LSU quarterback. Okay, hold up. How big are you? 6'3", field general. So this is going to be the kind of guy we're going to want to target. Another quarterback. You're 6'1". What is your archetype? Field general. So 2 field generals. How good does this quarterback class look? 2 top 5s, a couple 2 to 3 round talent guys, and a bunch of post UDFAs. Stan Duvall's a tough name. DeAndre Dobbs? Why do you have to be so bad? I almost want to add you to the that's dumb. I'm not going to add you to the favorites. Halfback. I never need to worry about halfback again. We have Ashton Genty. So I'm going to go ahead and fire all of my scouts. Hire and assign scouts. Scouts. My 3-star one. Okay, so we are going to fire. 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 And fire you. And I will let you know when I'm back from that. So I'll be back. So we've done everything there is to do in the off season. I'm going to go in and I'm kind of going to show what I'm going to try and make this offense look like. So offensively, I think I've changed my mind, but Ashton Genty will be the starter. I know I want to try and get you some action. Thornton. This is going to be the offensive line going into the year. Is it very good? No. But is it serviceable enough? 100%. Defensively, the linebacker core does not admittedly look great. I'm going to try and fix this a little bit. I'm probably going to kick Tyrese Wilson out to right outside linebacker. Move Isaiah Simmons to free safety. Or Jeremy Chin to free safety. You slot up to strong safety. Jeremy Chin just does like everything, bro. Okay, now that we've taken that care of that. Specialists. I'm fine with that. Mostert. I will find a role for you. I don't really know what I want your role to be just quite yet. I'm actually going to generate best lineup and see what it comes up for me here. I think I like that quite a bit more. Special teams, nothing changes. Defensively, nothing changes. Offensively, drag you up one. Thornton, I'm going to have as a big slot, a second slot receiver. And I'm going to go ahead and set that for my depth chart. That's going to do it for the first episode. I'm an hour and 15 minutes into recording this one. I'm going to go ahead and just watch the rest of this Warriors game. I'll edit this sometime later tomorrow and hopefully upload it later tonight. But thank you so much for watching the first episode of Raiders franchise. I'm looking forward to a fun year. I'm going to play every single game through the full season. We're going to get to the draft, and we're going to see exactly like what we can do. So, thank you so much. I was Andrew Carr, and we will see you sometime later this week. Take it easy.